Mm.
So, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, how are you? How was your sleep?
Good, I think.
Good. Okay, so are you feeling a little bit better?
No.
No? Okay. So I hope that you'll get better as the days pass. Okay? Or as the days pass. Now, this time, are you ready for the class?
Yes.
Okay, so we will have here, or we will listen to the MP3 of the article Social Media Site Reverses LGBT Ban After Outcry. Okay, so can you listen? I'll give you time to listen to the MP3 first. Please take note of the pronunciation of the words so that when you read it later on, then that would be good, okay? Okay, so just tell me once you're done.
Okay.
Okay, so this time I'll let you read our article. Let's start with one of China's largest social media sites.
Okay. One of China's largest social media sites, Weibo, has reversed a ban on users posting online content related to LGBT issues. On Friday, the social networking giant issued sorry, a statement announcing that for the next 3 months, it would be deleting images, cartoons, and videos that were related to
homosexuality.
It also said it would remove content with pornographic implications or content that promoted bloody violence. The internet company said it was part of a new clean-up campaign that intended to create a sunny and harmonious community environment within China's online community. It also said it was complying with China's cybersecurity laws. Weibo reversed the decision on Monday following a passionate public outcry from the country's internet users. Many of Weibo's LGBT community responded to the initial ban by posting photos of themselves with their partners, often adding rainbow emojis. Many people cited China's constitution, which protects minorities. One user said the constitution maintains that the personal dignity of citizens is inviolable, and that insults directed against citizens is prohibited. A woman from Shanghai posted, I suddenly find that in this country, Weibo is discriminating against and attacking this sexual minority. Weibo responded to the outcry by reversing its decision and thanking everyone for the discussion.
Okay. I'm sorry. Let me just first have the pronunciation of those words that we have. So we have here first, it is only minority. Okay, so first we have homosexuality. Next is campaign. Okay, again. So, I can't hear you quite well. Hello?
Hi.
Okay, that's better now. Now, the next one is campaign. Okay, so it is more of like having a long A sound. Campaign. Okay, so you just you will just practice that one. Okay, so practice the words that has long A sounds. Next one is minorities.
Minority.
Okay, so that is minorities. Now let me read the article again. One of China's largest social media sites, Weibo, has reversed a ban on users posting online content related to LGBT issues. On Friday, the social networking giant issued a statement announcing that for the next 3 months, it would be deleting images, cartoons, and videos that were related to homosexuality. It also said it would remove content with pornographic implications or content that promoted bloody violence. The internet company said it was a part of a new cleanup campaign that intended to create a sunny and harmonious community environment within China's online community. It also said it was complying with China's cybersecurity laws. Weibo reversed the decision on Monday following a passionate public outcry from the country's internet users. Many of Weibo's LGBT community responded to the initial ban by posting photos of themselves with their partners, often adding rainbow emojis. Many people cited China's constitution, which protects minorities. One user said the Constitution maintains that the personal dignity of citizens is inviolable and that insult directed against citizens is prohibited. A woman from China or from Shanghai posted, "I suddenly find that in this strong country, Weibo is discriminating against and attacking the sexual minority." Weibo responded to the outcry by reversing its decision and thanking everyone for the discussion. Okay, so what do you think about this article?
I think Weibo didn't really reverse its decision.
Okay, why do you think so?
Because at that time, every social media, big social media of China, they all make this kind of decision to ban homosexual community or issues. So not only Weibo do it, and actually at most of situation, people are angry, but it doesn't change. It would not change anything because it's the will of the government.
Okay, so it is the way of their government. By the way, it is not only Weibo does it, because Weibo here is a singular noun, so we will use the word does. But anyway, I don't think that Weibo can easily reverse that one. Maybe in time, but then they could not, or since they implemented first that cleanup campaign, I think they cannot really easily reverse that, because as what he said, the government is too strict. They have their standards when it comes to that. So I think it will be reversed in such a way that those posts regarding LGBT would be just limited or just lessened, not to what do you call this one? Not too limited. Not too open. Okay. Yeah. So maybe that's for me also. I think it is not that really well reversed by the people. Okay. So
at that time, Chinese government asked those media to do this. You can't find any. You really can't find anything about homosexual on the internet. China's internet, because they will not let you search for certain words, and they are really powerful because they spend I believe they spend a lot of time to look through those videos that
Mm-hmm.
are sub, sub,
Uh-huh.
suspicious.
Uh-huh.
Forget.
Okay.
Mm, suspicious.
Oh,
They
suspicious. Okay.
suspicious. They spend a lot of time to look those videos. We just sub, oh, sub,
Mm-hmm.
suspicious with homosexual or something, and just after a few days, this uh, claim is. I mean, just
Mm-hmm.
after a few days, the government asked those media to delete those video are literally disappeared, and you can't find anything in those certain words. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but I think people are really smart because they just create other words,
Mm-hmm.
and their government have to trust them because they will continue to create other words, not that suspicious, but it's also about that, and their videos, they will try to avoid to be choose to be watched. I don't know how to say that, but actually every videos have to be allowed by the
Mm-hmm.
media. Yeah, so I think they are work. I think they work really hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it is a big country. They had a lot of people there, so every day there are thousands of videos upload. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, now on their media, this ban is not that powerful because people found other ways
Mm-hmm.
uh to continue what they want to do. Yeah, but still, I think it shows for how powerful Chinese government is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So it is something that is like irreversible, or China really is a country that is very controlling. Okay.
Yeah.
So it is just it, or it'll be just normal. It won't be surprised anymore if they have this LGBT ban in their social media sites. So, yeah. How about in your country?
Hmm?
How about in
Mine?
your? Mhm. Do you
We
all?
don't have our own social media. Oh, most of us use Facebook and Instagram. So appear. So I think our government have no power to do anything because we don't have our own social media, and also I think in Taiwan most of young people are really okay with LGBT issues, but um, the older generation they are not that open. But still, in Taiwan, we are more likely to respect anyone. I think,
Mhm.
yeah, and also our governments are maybe it's because they are not that powerful, or I don't know. I think this government really respects people, and uh, we can launch public votes for a lot of things in an easier way. So I think it is good for people to express their opinions.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think in the end of this month, we will have a public vote of this, of same-sex marriage.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But the big but actually, we are we will have same-sex marriage law, but
Mhm.
the question is to create a special law for homosexual, or to just add something in our normal laws. It's just we have to make this decision. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. So it's good because your government is really open to your opinions. It's good that a country um also relies on the opinions of the people, because I think it would promote more peace, since um the people the people will be having a united decision with that. Okay, or the majority of the people will be united with deciding that one. So that is really good. Okay, and I hope that the citizens in your country will choose well. Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know. Actually, uh, still a lot of people don't like LGBT issues or communities. Still, a lot of people they don't like it, and they don't respect it. I mean, yeah, they you know um, those people who don't want to pass this law, they launch a lot of parrots,
Mhm.
and they they said a lot of mean words to LGBT community, and I think they don't know how to respect people who are different from them. Yeah, this is not that good, but still we have to respect that they
Mhm.
don't respect others. Yeah.
Mhm. Yes. So, um, we cannot get away with people who do not have the same views like what we have. So, the key is to just be respectful to any um, decisions that they will have, or the majority's decision. So I think that would be better if they would respect what the majority decides.
I mean, it's LGBT issues is more are more like uh human rights,
Mm-hmm.
same-sex marriage or anything about it. It's more like a human right, and when it comes when it comes to human rights, it can't be decided by majority of society. You know, like women's rights, you can't you can't it can't be decided by majority. If it does, then 100 years ago, women will never have the right to vote. So I
Mm-hmm.
mean, when the issues comes to human rights, then it should not be voted or decided by majority, because it's not really fair and it will not change anything. Because yeah, I mean, I don't think yeah, sometimes I don't think a majority can make wise decision.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but still we have to respect everyone. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and actually, no matter no matter the outcome is, I mean, no matter how the no matter what is the result of this vote, the same-sex marriage are surely to be allowed in my country, and
Mm-hmm.
which means we will become the first country who allowed it in the Asia.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm proud of it.
Mm-hmm. You're proud of it. Okay, that's great because you are.
Hello.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hello. Sorry. I muted the microphone. So
Oh,
it's good because because there is a noise in the background, and it's good that you will or your country is open to that. Okay, unlike other countries. Okay, me, I personally do not. I am not really into LGBT communities. Like, I don't totally agree with that. But then I respect people. Okay, if that is what they want, then they can do that. We all have different views in life. We all have different um, preferences. So it depends on the person. So even if I don't agree that much, but then it depends on what is being decided. So I still respect LGBT community, despite the people around condemning them or the people putting them down. Okay, I still respect them. They're still people. They're still persons or individuals who have feelings, who have their own um, intellect, intellect and their own views. So they should be respected the same with non-LGBT community or non-LGBT individuals. So, yeah, I
mm,
think there should be an equality. Still an
yeah,
equality.
yeah. I think people should respect. You know, everyone will have different opinions, and I think if these opinions will not hurt anyone or will not uh, break the law, then I think the opinions should be respected.
Mm-hmm.
You know, um, yeah. But if those opinions are mean or they hurt people's feelings or they break the law, then um, I don't know. Those opinions shouldn't be respect or not because they are wrong. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So it depends upon the person. Okay, everyone will be respected or should be respected. So we don't have, or all the people do not have the right to judge a person.
Yeah. But actually, I think these issues uh, also create a new problem because most of people who don't respect LGBT community or those people who really said mean words to those to LGBT community, they are usually Christian. So now a lot of LGBT friends or people they or normal people they don't like Christians because they think they are I don't know. I think Christian in Taiwan they don't know how to respect people who are different. They really said a lot of mean words like God will kill any homosexual or something like that. And I think it is really serious. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And also, those Christians they told I mean not all of Christians are bad, but because of these Christians now in Taiwan, or Taiwanese are not that I mean, they are still friendly, but they don't understand why those Christians do this because we are not a Christian country, and only 5% of us are Christians. Yeah. So anyway, even there is a Christians. They told our he told our government when the law and our Bible and when the law and Bible are different, we should follow the Bible. and then our whole country was a little bit angry because we are not all Christians. You can't limit it. Okay, maybe or you can't uh make people decide make I mean anyway, I don't know. I think some Christians they live in their own words too much. Yeah, it's a little bit funny, but I think it's not that good because uh, Taiwanese and Christians now are a little bit on the opposite side. I don't know.
Okay. So, I think there are Christians, a lot of Christians, who wouldn't agree.
Yeah, but I mean, you still have to respect people.
Yes.
You can't say those words.
Mm-hmm.
They said if you are homosexual, which means you will fuck your pet. It's not it's totally ridiculous
Yeah.
and it's really mean. I mean, why so you think homosexual is like those psychopaths, you know, will fuck with their pets? It's totally different, and you know they keep saying these words, which made some Taiwanese more hate Christian.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. There are really some Christians who do that one, and they are just Christians by their name, okay, but they do not act like one. Okay, like they believe in God, but they do not, or their actions are not like associated with believing in God. So their deeds are not the same, or their deeds are not pleasing the sight of God. I do not believe that all Christians really act like Christians. Okay, so it's so sad that there are still people or Christians that are like that, like they are really having their natural like abilities or natural characteristics hurt their or the people around them, especially those who are in the LGBT community, that they do not respect them. So it is really sad that there are still people who are like that. But if there is peace, or if there is respect, there would be peace, I think. And I hope that they would just let the LGBT go. Okay, just let them go. Okay, do not condemn them. Okay, because let us think that there are really people that belongs to LGBT that did not choose to be like that in the first place. Like, it's the way that they feel. Okay, so there are some who really fight not to be one, but that is the way that they feel. So I cannot really judge LGBT, but it's really bad that some Christians still condemn the LGBT community in such a way that it really hurts them, or their morality.
Yeah, but anyway, I think still respect those people who don't respect. But sometimes they really said mean words. Yeah, but still we can't do anything. So still respect people who don't respect people. Yeah, but I'm happy that in Taiwan we have a lot of space to express ourselves. Actually, those people they can say those mean words also means we have the freedom to say anything we want to say. So maybe it's also, you know, it's also good. I don't know, but even though people say things are different to majority or not, or they said something that are wrong. In Taiwan, we will not really do things to those people. I mean, we still respect. We will be angry, but we will not attack them, or we will not do anything violent. And also, our government will not. So I think, yeah, I think it's good. Yeah, it is good. I mean, you can express yourself safely in Taiwan.
It's really good. So I hope that Taiwan would really maintain its openness to everyone, because not all country can be open to that. So I think Taiwan did a really good job in being open to any opinions or any opinions that the people that they already have. Okay, so yeah, I think it's good. And in here, LGBT in the Philippines is not that it's not too common. It is not too common here, but there are a lot of people. I mean, they're not that open with that, but then there are a lot of people who already practices it. It is quite normal.
But they have to hide it, so people feel it is not that common. But in Taiwan, because we get more open, so more and more people they are not afraid to say, "Oh, I am bisexual or I am homosexual or."
Pardon?
I mean, because Taiwan gets more open, so more people they are willing to express themselves, like, oh, actually I am bisexual or I am an homosexual or something. I mean, they are more likely to express themselves rather than hide, or rather than hide their, so I don't know how to say it, rather than hide themselves. Now they are more willing to express or to come out. But so which means it is actually really common in our society, but because of some traditional things, so those people they are not willing to express. But now, because it is more open, so they, yeah, I just want to say it is really common, but people used to hide, so we don't think it is common, but actually it is really common. Yeah.
Okay, so in here, I think there are still a lot of people who hides it, or LGBT, part of the LGBT community who still hides it. Although there are some communities here that are rising, okay, they are really strong with their conviction regarding LGBT community, but then there are still a lot of transgenders or homosexuals who hide themselves, especially with their family, because Philippines is a country that has a strong Christian or religious tradition, especially Christianity. Even in Islam, they do not allow that one. So it's quite hard if you're living in the Philippines and you are an LGBT. It's quite hard, but then especially when you are far from the reach of those who are having the LGBT community that has a strong LGBT community. So it's quite hard. It's really quite hard for them.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, and I
get it. I think Taiwan can be this open, or because Taiwan is not a religious country. We don't really, most of people, especially young people, we don't really believe in any religion. So it's part of the reason. Yes. Yeah, but I am more interested about Chinese president just went to your country, right? And I think your president like him a lot. I don't know.
Okay, I think they really go well together. But I don't think that the president is not, or our president is not really that following whatever China is doing. He has his own way.
Yeah, I believe it. Your president is not a man who can be controlled. Yeah.
Yeah, so he does what he wants, especially when it comes to the good of the people. So, the people is his first priority. Like, he loves the Filipino people to the point that he is willing to fight for our rights, and to the point that he is really willing to give everything for the good of the people. Okay, so to the point that he will really, or it's okay for him to be bashed or be bashed by different people, okay, because he's not that likable when it comes to his enemies. He has his enemies because he doesn't like people who do not love the freedom of Filipino people. So he's really willing to give himself as a president.
Yeah, and I believe even though one day China want to control your president or do any harm to your country, I believe your president will fight against China.
Yes, especially if China wouldn't want to have the same, or if China would be against any of his reforms or any of his opinions. I don't know. He
Mm,
will be willing to like go through the storm for everything.
okay.
And that's why a lot of Filipinos love him. Really, a lot of Filipinos really love him because he is a selfless person, a simple person. He
Yeah.
he is just simple. He is not um, he is not really minding the luxury. Yeah, even in his when he is in his normal clothes, he's just a normal citizen. He just looks like a normal citizen. So it's like he's one of the people. Sometimes we
Mm,
think that the president or the leaders that we have in the country are too high above us. Like they are rich, they have all the power, but then when we see our president, it's like he is really one of us. Like he knows what poor people feels. He knows what being an outcast feels. He knows what being oppressed feels. He hates oppression. That's what he said. So that's why a lot of people really love him.
yeah.
hmm Okay, so how about your president?
Our president is. I mean, I don't know. She's not really bad, but she's not really good. I mean, sometimes I will forget we have a president.
Hmm.
Yeah, because
Really?
she is not, like to go out often. But I'm not sure if she is doing her work, so she doesn't go out that often. I don't know, but because she doesn't show up of, often, so I sometimes forget we have a president. Yeah,
hmm
but I think she is not that bad, but she is not really good.
hmm
Yeah, I don't know, but actually, I think uh, on the issues of China and Taiwan, I think she stands really uh, clear. She really stands powerful. I don't know. She really insists the difference of Taiwan and China. Unlike our last president, if we let him be our president again, he will sold our country to China, I think. Yeah.
hmm Oh, I
So
see.
because actually there are two big parties in politics parties in Taiwan, and one of them their color is blue, one is green, and the blue one they are the old government come from China a few years
hmm
ago. Yeah, and the green one is our local one. So they are totally different. Yeah.
hmm
So blue one is the traditional or conservative one, while the
Oh.
green one is the new one. Is the modern one. I don't know how to say it. It's the open one. Yeah. So they are really quite different, and because the blue one is come from China, so they still think China is part of us, you know.
hmm
Or anyway, they still have a lot of relation with China. So they think there should be only one China, but it will not be us. so so they have a lot of deals with China, and most of the time these deals hurt our level as a country. I mean, they
Mm-hmm.
the blue one didn't treat us as a country when they make deal with China. So a lot of people think they are literally selling our country to China, and also because this blue one has a lot of corruption or something, because they are the old one and they have the power for a long time, so they corrupt a lot. And
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, so now people would not, I mean, I mean even the green one is not that good, but most of young people will not vote to the blue one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. Okay. There's a color coding. The
Yeah, we
blue and
have
the green
to.
one.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, in Taiwan, when it comes to election, you will see a lot of blue and a lot of green on the street, because they're I mean, yeah, all of their advertisements or something. I don't know. They try. They will print us their color. I mean, blue one print blue. The green is blue green. So basically, you will in this time. I mean, when it comes to election, you will see a lot of blue and green, and
Oh.
people, yeah, and people will basically, because they are the biggest parties in Taiwan. So in a lot of city, we only have two. How do I say that? Two people to compete. We only have two players to compete as mayor or something. I mean, we we only have two, and if one of it comes from green and one it comes from blue. So yeah, most of the time it's the fight between these two parties.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. So it's just that today I've only known about that certain thing in the color coding when it comes to your elections.
Don't
Yeah.
you have color coding? I mean,
Mm, no, but there are party lists that have their colors. That not is not that required to have color
oh
codings.
their name is not color.
Yeah, 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 no, no. It,
You know that they don't.
mm,
I mean, we do have some parties they name themselves with color, but these two are not. But the color is there,
mm-hmm.
and we have some small parties, and
Oh.
because those small party have to choose a side. I mean, they have to choose blue side or green side. So those small party will also use green or blue in their, yeah, in
Mm-hmm.
their
Yeah.
image.
Oh, the same here. So I thought that it is the official colors that they have. But then in here there are just like colors but not that really followed. Our president doesn't have a color that time, an official color. So it
So
depends
don't.
upon the candidates or the party list.
Oh, but
Mm-hmm.
our party, they all have colors. They
Mm-hmm.
have their own image. So yeah, so they have colors, and
Okay.
the candidates will print their advertisements with those colors too. So you can, directly, you can tell who is from. which parties easily.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Ah. Okay, I'm fine now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think the blue one, they do too many bad things. So I think as a president, no one will. I mean, not no one, but they have no chance to become president again.
Mm-hmm.
The blue one.
I see. Okay. So, it's like a clear manifestation that if there's a lot of blue or there's a lot of green, then that would have more votes, okay, than the others, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
basically it's like that. A lot of elders they only they don't know a lot about candidate. They vote for color.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so thank you very much for sharing about that. I can see that we don't have much time left, right?
Okay.
And you need to drink water. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, thank you for the time that you've given me. See you tomorrow and have a great day. Bye.
Okay. Bye bye. Have a nice day.